Hey, Gavin James here. Now, I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about Best Pick Guitar Teaching Agency. Now, I absolutely love teaching this beautiful instrument, the guitar, and I've been teaching for 8 years. I've been playing for 15, and you've probably seen my story as you've been around the website. But after being the guitar teacher for so many years, for 8 years, I'd been taking on more and more students until eventually the inevitable happened. Now, I wasn't able to take on any new students. I was fully booked. And it was getting a bit frustrating because I hated having to turn new students away. I was getting regular phone calls and regular emails from people asking if I could teach them, or if I couldn't teach them, could I refer them on to another teacher within the local area, the area that's closest to them. My waiting list was getting longer and longer. So I thought about it long and hard. What could I do to solve this? I was getting lots of eager students on a waiting list, and my waiting list was growing and growing. I was fully booked, and I still had people calling me for guitar lessons. It was a pretty good situation to be in. And I decided that rather than turning these students away, I'd refer them on to other local guitar teachers in the area whom I'd built up a good relationship with over a period of time, and they'd become my recommended guitar teacher in that area. Now, initially I wasn't sure how the local guitar teacher would react to that. Would they want me to refer students onto them, or would they prefer to find students themselves? Well, after I'd done it with a few other teachers, I was amazed at the response. They almost bit my hand off. The local teachers were incredibly happy for me to refer on any students that I couldn't take on onto them. So Best Pick Guitar Teaching Agency was born, and over time I started gradually branching out into other areas, other towns and cities within the UK, contacting a couple of local teachers that I'd spoken to on the phone. I'd kind of vetted to a certain degree. I'd found out more about them, what they teach, the styles, the methods, how much they charge, and I'd built up a portfolio of teachers. And I started to receive hundreds of inquiries from other students who were looking for teachers within the UK, and I was doing a lot of internet-based advertising. So my goal is to keep this personal between me and you, and between the teacher, my goal is to speak to you on the phone first, to get to know what you're looking for, and we can do it via email if you'd rather not be on the phone. Find out what you're looking for, what kind of teacher you're looking for, what kind of guitar. Are you looking for electric, acoustic, classical? Did you want to learn rock, pop, jazz, country, heavy metal, any style? Were you a beginner? Were you intermediate or advanced? Was these guitar lessons for your children or for somebody else, or for yourself? There's a lot of things that come into play, questions that I like to find out about, and then from the information you give me, I'm able to go into our database on the computer, find a teacher that I work with in the local area to you, and then contact that teacher, and I pass your details on to that teacher, and they will then contact you for guitar lessons, and the teacher will match up with pretty much what you've told me. If you wanted to learn acoustic guitar, then I'm going to put you in touch with an acoustic guitar teacher. If you wanted to learn specific style of music, I'll put you in touch with a teacher that teaches that specific style. So you won't be wasting any time on this. I've got a lot of happy customers, as you can see various testimonials on the website, certainly ones that I've been teaching in the past, and also ones that I've referred on to other teachers. If you found this website through Google or through the internet, then you probably came in through a page that said that I or we teach guitar in your area. Well, submit your name and details in the form on that page, or head on over to the contact page, which you'll find a link to at the top. There's a form on there. Submit your details. It normally takes less than 24 hours to find you a teacher, and it saves you having to do all the hard work. There's a couple of phone numbers on there. There's a free phone number that you can call me on, or you can call me on my mobile number, and I'll put you through to, I'll find out more about you, then I'll put you through to a teacher that can actually help you. Now, this is a free service for you. You don't have to pay for this, because I earn an income, or I earn a commission from, it's kind of like a referral fee from the teacher themselves. So check out the frequently asked questions page, which again you'll find a link to at the top. You'll learn more about Best Pick Guitar Teaching Agency, find out more about me, the person who's behind this, and if you've got any questions, get in contact with me. Gavin James here, and I look forward to speaking with you very soon. Goodbye.